The best pickup line you've ever heard.
Okay, it's not very good, but it's memorable. Roses are red, your panties are lace. Why don't you take them off and sit on my face? That's actually terrible.
There's no way that worked.
It didn't, but it was funny.
It was funny, that's
I'm
true.
confident to say that.
That's true. And how about you?
So I would say, okay, so I got this one, it was quite hot. So this guy said, I don't want to pick you up, I want to pin you down.
He actually went up and said that to you.
He did.
I feel like that kind of worked. Did it work?
It did.
Did you give him your number?
I did because I'm more like numbers. I don't do Instagram. If you like me, you get my number.
Okay, so I can't help but notice the accent. Are you guys from New Zealand, Australia?
We're from Australia.
Okay, and what do you think of the Las Vegas scene here? Is it comparable to Sydney?
It's nothing like it. There's nowhere on the planet like Las Vegas at all.
I love to hear it. What's the craziest thing you've seen here? Any crazy dating stories or hookup stories?
Actually, we have the perfect story for you. She met a guy at Marquee and they hit it off. We walked the strip. He bought us water and then we got approached by showgirls for a photo. When it was time to pay for the photo, he took our 2 water bottles out of his bag, put them on the footpath and walked off.
Oh my gosh.
This happened yesterday.
I guess he's recycling currency in a way.
Absolutely. And then he had the nerve to message and follow her the next day and ask what she was doing.
Tonight. He asked what I was doing tonight.
And you said what?
I left him on scene.
Of course you did. No one likes a cheap guy. What's a question you wish I asked you?
I would say, what's the difference between Australian dating culture and American dating culture?
Okay, what's the difference between Australian and American dating culture?
Australian boys will put you down, so if you go above them, they don't like it, they'll put you down, and they won't like it at all. But when you're in America and you tell a guy what you do and you're excited and you have passion, they bring you up and they make you shine.
That's true.
Hold up, you're telling me Australians put you down? So almost like, put your self-esteem down.
The joke is always at your expense, and if you don't laugh, they basically think you're a bitch.
That's terrible. I feel like people do that everywhere, but maybe not as much here. I don't know. They call that a neg here.
Yeah, it's a neg. So in Australia, it's called tall poppy syndrome. Cut all the tall poppies down.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. What's the most crazy hookup story you've heard, either from a friend or someone in Vegas or back in your time in Australia?
Oh, that's such a good question. My friend was talking to this guy in Cairns in Australia, and we weren't really there to chat to boys that night, I guess. We were kind of like just wanting to dance, and we were there for the music. Anyway, he was kind of cute, so she was looking at me like, should I? And he came up, put in the work, 20 minutes of work, chatting, and then he was like, so do you want to grab a drink? And she was like, I could. So she was about to say yes. Then this other guy, this British guy that looked exactly like the first guy, but was a bit cuter, butts in and says, hello, would you like to go for a drink with me at the bar? And he committed the robbery. The robbery in broad daylight. He let the other guy do all the work and came in right at the end. And they went to the bar in 2 seconds. And actually, I loved it because I said to him later, that was amazing. Don't let some guy that you don't know, who isn't your friend, chat to the girl that you want to chat to. Commit the robbery. We like it. I was impressed by the confidence.
So you're telling me this one guy paid for all your drinks and stuff?
No, he put in the groundwork to try and get her to the bar. How are you? Where are you from? La 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 la. And then the other guy came in and was like, at the end, hey, do you want to go for a drink? And she went with him instead of the first guy. It was actually hot. It was hot.
It's cool that girls know about that, because I feel like that's more like bro code, like that guy robbed me or something.
But he's not your friend, so it's attractive. Don't just assume if a girl is with a boy that they're together. If you like her, come up and ask.
That's right, you don't know that guy, he's a stranger, right?
He's not your friend, you owe him nothing.
And it also tells you you don't have to do all the work, you don't have to pay for all the drinks.
That's
if you can just go in and rob the set, I guess.
And he literally said, I said, why did you do that? He said, he who hesitates masturbates.
Damn, this guy seems like he has some game.